Kannst du hören mich? Hello, Broken Fang. Can you hear me now? Yes, okay. Yeah. It seems I shouldn't switch on to the other camera. Yeah, I think it's a different thing. Yeah. So it is Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah. So would you like me to play you any songs? But I don't know how to play many songs on ukulele though. What songs can you play? That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if I play any songs on ukulele. But I can play you songs on the piano. Oh yes, I can play you. Quite a cool stuff. Yep. So I'll play you some cool stuff. I don't know. Maybe I switched. Yeah, I guess you can hear me only here. Tell me if you... Maybe any traditional Mongolian. I don't have the traditional Mongolian instrument here. Hopefully soon I'll play you all, maybe next week if I get the chance, because I'm actually... If all goes well, inshallah, I'm going back home next week. So like next Wednesday, maybe I'll play you some Mongolian traditional instrument. But until then, I'll play you this music on the keyboard. I think it goes like this. I hope you got the music. My favorite song, yeah, this is my favorite song, yes. And yeah, what else? I can play you some... Oh yes, thank you, it's beautiful. I can play you some classical stuff. Oh no, I can play you French children's music. Il court les forêts de bois mesdames. Il court les forêts de bois jolis. Il est passé par ici, il passera par là. Les forêts de bois mesdames, les forêts de bois jolis. And if you know French, then it's quite funny when I sing the next line. Il fourre les courets de bois mesdames. Il fourre les courets de bois jolis. Il est passé par ici, il passera par là. Les courets de bois mesdames, les courets de bois jolis. It's quite a funny song, if you understand what it means. Yeah, I played one French. Did I play a French folk song? Wow. Did I play it? I don't remember. This song is called il court les forêts. Yeah, it runs the ferret, or kinda, or he runs the ferret. And it's, how to say, it's a contrapétrie. In French, when you switch two syllables of two different words in one sentence, it creates a different meaning. And the original song is il court les forêts. But then with the contrapétrie, when you switch it around, it becomes il fourre les courets, and it becomes a bit of a satiric song about the Catholic Church, kinda. Thank you for triggering the memory I had forgotten about. Oh, it's Ophelia's cabin. Ah, yeah. Sup. You hit my childhood memory. My grandma used to sing this when I was a kid. She soon forgot because no, I couldn't hear anymore. Yes, I'm sorry for ruining your childhood memory. So, il fourre le courret. It's about a Catholic priest penetrating. So, sorry. Disculpe-me. Or, désolé. On peut parler français, oui. Je habite en Belgique pour 4 ans, mais je ne peux pas parler français. Je seul je seul connais quelle blague en français, oui. Si vous voulez prendre blague, je suis le homme pour ça. So, sorry for what you call showing off my French. Anyways, we can play some more stuff. What else? Yeah, let me play you one of the things that I usually play, some waltz, but it's nothing fancy. Nothing funny though, just some music. I forgot. Ah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this is one of the stuff I play. I messed it up a few times. I should have warmed up before. Yeah. So truly eloquent. Thank you. Yeah. We. What else? If you. Oh, thank you. If you'd like me to speak. What's up? Yeah. Yo, Shup. What's up? If you'd like me to speak Spanish with y'all, I could try. Can you make improvisations? I make improvisations on the guitar and on the instrument. I don't do it much on the piano though. I can try, but yeah. If you, do any one of you speak Spanish? If so, I can make some jokes. Oh yes, for that I have to wear this. Hi. Spanish with y'all. Yay. Yo hablo español porque tengo un sombrero. No hablo español, yo hablo mexicano. I don't speak English, I speak American. Wow, almost the same. I can try to play the traditional instrument doing 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 thing, and can hear my improvisation if all goes well. YouTube ban is coming. Oh wow. So did I say something wrong? Okay. Throat singing. You have a jaw harp. Yes, it's my jaw harp. Yay. I could try throat singing. Yay, jaw harp. Yeah, what is that instrument called, Batman? Well, many people call it jaw harp, Jew harp. In Russian, they call it vargan. In Central Asia, Homos, we call it hilhor. It's like tongue instrument. Quite cool stuff. Is Mexican playing jaw harp? That's weird. Yes, yes. I could try to play a Mongolian traditional song on this, called Udumjin Chanr. Like that. Yep. In German, it's called Mautrommel. So basically, Mao drum. Mao. Ich liebe die Mao-Instrument. Darum, das ist sehr gut. Du hast mich gefragt und ich habe nicht gesagt. Willst du, bis der Tod auch scheide, treue ich sein für allen Tage? Ja, nein. Ja, nein. Guten Tag. Ja, guten Tag. Ja, ich kann nicht sprechen Deutsch. Du sprichst auch Deutsch? Nein. Nein, nein. It's over 9,000. How long will you stay in Mongolia? Can you do a vlog? I have no plans how long I'll stay there. I could try vlogging, but I don't know if it's interesting for y'all, but yeah, I could try that. Most probably I'll be doing a bunch of random BS. German sounds quite good. Yeah, danke. Danke, mein Kamerad. When you say Kamerad, it's almost like a camera for some reason. How do I throat sing? I can't. Gaming, hey. You can, actually. That's the thing. Yeah, you can, but you just have to find the right vibration thing. Yeah. A Mongolian vlog would be very cool, I must say. I guess, but it's not gonna be serious. That's what I can assure you. New edition, yay. About throat singing, tell me what's the problem, or at least what is difficult, what is challenging, and maybe I can give you some thoughts on that, I hope. Try yodeling. I hope that's proper yodeling. We're not here for the series, yes. I can't find the vibration. Yeah. Let me try to find the vibration. So it's I wouldn't say it's the same thing, but it's almost the same when you're correcting yourself. You know, when you're try to do a little bit of this kind of sound, coughing. Yes, when you cough, the vibration is almost there. And then try to make that vibration happen without coughing, like it shouldn't be forced. It has to be as relaxed as possible, and yes, I think that might help. I can't say for sure. I started throat singing 2 weeks ago. Now I'm master, all due to you. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you. Dikshiva, like coughing with the top part of larynx or lower part. I think it's a bit lower part. For me, I feel it here. Yeah, here. And but actually, depending on how you use it, for example, if I do like a bit higher type of sound, then the vibration is coming from here. But if I'm doing a bit low stuff, then the vibration comes from here, like oh, I feel it here, and then hey, I feel it somewhere around here, but it's almost the same place. Like the coughing with there be storm. Storm where? Boomer? Well, in Europe it's raining a bit, yeah. In Central Europe. Yesterday it was super hot, but now it's raining. Très magnifique. Speaking of throat singing, what did you think of whose new song? Holly, okay, show in South Germany. It's Tinder. I remember I actually did it once, and my friends went, "What the hell?" Yeah. Initially, when you do throat singing, it might not sound like mine, but after a bit of trial, like 1 or 2 weeks, it usually gets better, kind of more stronger, more mature. And about storm, yeah, I think it might storm here, maybe soon or maybe this week. And about whose new song? Which song do you mean? Are you talking about what you call Black Thunder? Wait, like let me go and get my glasses because I have to look at the comments. So I have my glasses and Schluchtenscheißer. Now is Poland is hellish. I'm guessing the storm is coming from the east to the west, and in the middle of Germany it's 36 degrees hot and no rain. I hope the rain will come to you because thank God, mashallah, it's getting better here. Do you think? Do you know what part of the throat singing is used to do siget? Okay, siget is another topic. We have to discuss that. Black Thunder, yes. How about you? You were by the Who. Black Thunder was great, I reckon. So about Black Thunder, I have some ideas, some thoughts. I really like the song in itself, especially when I'm doing like what you call exercises, and then I have like when when the training becomes a bit more difficult and I don't want to do anymore, I put Black Thunder, and it gives me that additional push. Uh, it really helps somehow. But about the video um, video clip, I don't want to criticize it. Like, you know, just my own personal thoughts. What I would have preferred, but doesn't mean it's kind of a criticism. Yeah. Uh, yeah, no way he's live streaming. Yeah, yesterday, apparently. Okay, so about Black Thunder, the newest videos which who created or posted. When you go to Mongolian historical museums, you can actually see that there are a lot of clothes, like from the old times, like for, several centuries old, and those clothes, traditional clothes, they look very beautiful. They have lots of what you call patterns here and everywhere, and all of them were done by hand. And when I look at them, I'm like, how much patience and discipline would require for a person to make such beautiful clothes. And it seems that in the past it was quite difficult to maintain house, because the house would usually end up getting pillaged, burned, or whatever, get destroyed quite often because of wars and so on. So most of the people used to not pay that much attention in creating wealth in their house, but they would create more wealth on their clothes, kind of, well, to show how happy they are, I guess. And that's why they took so much time working on their clothes. And then with the Black Thunder thing, I wish they showed that part of our history more, because the clothes that they were wearing were kind of ragged, old, and sacky, I guess, which made them look like primitive cavemen, kind of. Whereas, in historically speaking, at least the wealthy people, the nobles, the generals, they used to wear very beautiful clothes with vibrant colors and patterns and so on. But anyways, this is just my personal thought on this. I wish they showed this more, but other than that, I think it was super cool. And what else? They did a version of Black Thunder for January, which kind of preferred. Yeah, I can do vibration and the throat singing sound. No, like Heeey, but I cannot mix them. Maya Sib, I don't know what you mean. I can do vibration and throat singing sound note like Heeey, but I cannot mix them. How do I get it to Kargara? Thank you. It was very interesting. Yes, Heeey and Harhra, they're a bit different type of vibration. Like Heeey is more like something like that. Whereas Harhra is quite more of not pushed, but more like let it go, vibrate. So it's kind of different. Yeah, you just have to find the vibration. Heeey doesn't use that much of vibration. It has a little bit, but not much. But Harhra is like full-on vibration, and then it makes your vocal note 1 octave lower than it usually is. So, for example, if I speak like this, and then I add Harhra, then it'll go like wham, bam, 1 octave lower, like obviously talking like this, yeah, almost like Batman. I think Batman uses similar technique to create that sound. I'm Batman. Last dance. Thank you. Have a good sleep, I guess. Gute Nacht. To it's Leo Dugout. Oh, yo, it's Leo, Spiker. Yo, what's up? Bonjour, mon ami. Comment ça va? Je espérais que on peut jouer en estos días. I don't know. Like, I hope I'll get to see you soon, man. Sigit, I meant. Okay, so Sigit, yeah, it's another topic. It's not part of the throat that makes the sound. It's more of the shape of the mouth that makes the sound. For example, the throat, it creates harmonics, subharmonics, or whatever you call it. Damn it, I forgot. Overtones, yes. The throat does overtones. For example, I do normal sound like ah, but then if I go around these vowels and push my throat a bit, kind of a bit higher, then it creates this kind of strange sound in the background, like ha, and the shape of the mouth, the tongue in your mouth, it kind of accentuates one of those overtones, the tongue, yeah. For example, it's like this, and then your tongue goes like this, and it leaves some space in between so that air can come out. And then once you find the right what you call overtone, then you just emphasize it, and then you make that overtone sound very sharp. I'll try to demonstrate the Sigit thing. You have to first do Heeey, and on top of Heeey you do the Sigit, which makes it quite difficult. I'll just do the overtone stuff. Something like this. But of course, I was just doing overtone. Doing overtone in itself is easy. It's not that difficult. The difficult part comes when you do both of them together, and that's when I kind of fail a bit. And it's whistling. I would say whistling comes from the mouth, from the lips. Sigit is, well, at least overtone singing comes from inside the mouth, like from those things. It's not so good. It's just overtone singing. It's easy, but yeah. I'll try to do proper Sigit, but I always say I'm not a master in this craft. No, I'm not doing it well. It has to be with like super sharp sound. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Just by luck, meaning that I haven't mastered this technique yet. Did I leave any questions behind? I finished yesterday Secret History of Mongols. Very interesting book. Yes, it is very interesting book. I should definitely read it again in one of these days. Yeah, it's one of my favorite books so far. I don't know, what does Schluchtenscheißer mean? If someone can tell me what that means, I'll be happy. And yeah, In the meanwhile, yeah, you can bring us. Now we can recognize our progress. Yeah. Um. I'm glad. I don't know how, but yeah. No, yes, like, no, mate thing. How can you have, what you call, show without mate? I can play more of this stuff. Yeah, that's sound of the Black Ocean, no, Black Sea. I was at the Black Sea, I don't know, 6 years ago, in Crimea. What job is it that you have? I have something I got from Russia, from Mother Russia. Uh, I was in a music shop, and I had to try out almost each and every uh, instrument that they have, and I chose the one that felt the most comfortable, the most best sounding, I guess, the most best sounding instrument there, and yeah, this is what I've got, and also there's a horse tail, and then there's a bell. Are you going? Yes. Oh my God, I have so many ideas about the frog cult. I have so many ideas. Um, It's like at that time when I started making about it, I didn't have that many ideas. I just started doing things on almost on a random basis. Uh, but afterwards, I've learned quite a lot. And then I was like thinking, what should I do? And then kept overthinking. And I was like, I don't know where to start. And yes, that's why it's kind of being delayed. Cool topics I can discuss for hours and days. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll try to answer them. Ich kann, I don't know, antworten? Antworten, yes, I think yes. Ich, like, uh, if you have, if du hast eine Frage, ich kann antworten. Ich hoffe. Ja. Have you heard Karasu song? I mean, version published at Beck channel. I haven't checked that Karasu song. And the harp looks like Glazirin to me. It could be Glazirin. It sounds familiar. And my teachers call me retarded because I started throat singing in class. That's very bold of you. I'm proud of you. You're not retarded, I guess. But you know, even if you were, that's a very cool thing to do. By the way, the word retarded, it exists in French. When you say "je suis retard," it means you're late. But then when you think from English, I'm always like, do it, retard. I don't know. Sorry. Just sharing one of these strange things about the French language, because you reminded me. But yeah, just don't pay attention to them. They don't understand the culture. Yeah, coolest retard ever. I have heard that. I believe cool connection late. Do you know Erden Chimik music? And I have no idea about Erden Chimik music. Sorry. Hmm. I could try to see rhythmic music. Let me go. Rhythmic. It means treasure decoration. Rhythmic. Ah, wait, no. I think I have heard some of her songs in the past, but I wasn't I wasn't really invested in it, so I stopped listening to it. So about throat singing during class, keep it up, man. Keep it up. I approve. Um, we could discuss about different types of techniques you could use next time when you do throat singing. One of the things that I like about one of the techniques that I like is the one that you use your tongue back and forth, like this kind of movement. Looks quite improper, but you know, um, I like how they imitated bird wings whistle. I think. You mean karasu? Yes. Yeah, we also do that. I guess Mongols. I try, but it doesn't always go well. For example, I can do one of these bird sounds like, and the sound of water. So the throat singing technique I was talking about, this thing. When you do this, oh my god, yeah, that's my favorite sound. Also, what else? Mm. If you want to make it very loud, you could try opening your mouth and do ah sound, but with lots of strength, and you can I would say strength, just lots of relaxation, and then it becomes super loud. For example, it's one of the loudest that I can produce. Sounds quite cool, like very loud. And what else? Oh yes, if you have um, this instrument, you could because this instrument in itself works with overtones. It creates overtones, and that's how it makes melody. For example, uh, like why, and that's the way it creates melody. It has only one note, so. And you could use this to learn throat singing, um, because whenever you play this instrument, your mouth kind of gets in those different shapes, and then it helps you to understand how throat singing works. I think I reminds me of Peter Graham from I don't know, but okay. I've learned throat singing with this. One time when I was playing and improvising, um, I wanted to create additional sound, because with this you can create so many sounds, like so many different sounds at the same time. And then I thought, uh, what if I try to add my vocal sound to it? Would it increase the variations of the sounds? And to my surprise, it did. I don't know how beautiful it sounds, but it does. And when my the sound like coming from my throat, when it passes through these vibration thingy, it creates overtones. And then I was like, oh, huh. okay, it sounds very cool, like almost as if I'm a robot. And then I started playing around with it more, and after some time I was like, oh, it sounds a little bit of like throat singing, kinda. And afterwards I learned that it was throat singing, kind of the basic form. I can show you an example. I don't know how it will sound, but this is what I used to do in the past. Oh, shoo. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day. Yep. That's how I learned throat singing. Hey. And then you could try to make the octave higher. So you have to, what you call, adjust your note coming from your singing to the same note as this instrument. In my case, I think it's an F, like fa, and that's how like I do the low fa and the high fa. And then you kind of push further to make the humming kind of sound. And improvise with this. And when you do improvisation, you'll start creating very, how to say, like super diverse sounds. And at one point you'll be like, hey, that's cool, like how am I making these sounds? I never knew how to play like this, but you just play on and then like keep getting surprised by yourself. I'll not do that because it's gonna be a bit weird, but yeah, that's one of the tips I can give you, at least from my personal experience. Yeah, and if you have other questions or anything else, let me know. In the meanwhile, I'll just sing you all one Mongolian song. Actually, I'm learning another song, but it's not ready yet. I have to. Oh, maybe you can answer as linguist. Yes. To which question? Sorry, I'm. Wow, cool. Do you do it while exhaling? Yeah, throat singing usually comes from exhaling. If you inhale, it becomes different style. Answer to what as a linguist? I could try. Your last question was, are you going to upload more videos about frog cult? As a linguist, frog cult. I'll resend. Okay, please do. Chatrata marsan sanchyo mo amra khasin yara sans ho emsa darang chagan sanchyo mo olam ba Patrico Deshnamo Namo Ha Shirting Ambatzanza Los 나무 나무 어쩔 땐 벌전자 los 야루하. Yeah. So do you I don't see the question. You like my talent for eclectic meditation? Hey, thank you. That was really nice. Yay, thank you. Yay. It's called Otanbatrudış. Evening of Ulaanbaatar. So my sip, I don't see your question. Please use. There's something happening with the stream. Maybe I have bad connection. It could be you or it could be me. YouTube is giving me some kind of error about frequency of 4 seconds or less, current keyframes or something. I still cannot see your question. Like, are you writing your question in the, what you call, chat? Because I don't see it. Strange. Maybe a lot of other people send some messages, but I don't see them. That would suck a bit. Don't you have any other social media account? I have social media, but I'm not very active on them. I have Facebook. I have a very passive Instagram account. What else? I mostly use Telegram to chat with people, and WhatsApp. Yeah, but I don't prefer WhatsApp, but I still use it. And I don't use Twitter. It's quite a strange place. I have LinkedIn account, but it's mostly for trolling LinkedIn people. I could share my LinkedIn profile with you all if you'd like. I'm quite proud of it. Maybe I'll send it in Monkey Empire. Ah, yes, please, in Monkey Empire, in Discord channel, please send it. I have my Discord open. Okay, so I'll. Oh no, LinkedIn. No. And what else I could add? Windows. No, wait. It's screen capture. Okay, let's go with screen capture. No, sorry for messing it up. Nope, no screen capture. Delete screen capture. I'll go for window capture. Then I'll use my yep, this one. Okay, I'll do this, and if you can see it here, sorry, I'll stay. Okay. Damn it! It's asking me for my password. Sorry. I don't know my password. I don't use LinkedIn that much, so. Nope, it's not the one. It's not the one as well. Ah, damn it. How can I find my LinkedIn password? Ah, sorry. Like, I try to go to LinkedIn, but LinkedIn always has to ask for to be logged in, so. Ah, okay, I think this is the password. Okay. Yep, damn it. Verification. Okay, submit. Okay, so if you can see my LinkedIn profile here, I guess you can see it here. YouTuber and joke cracker, Mongolian Batman. The reason is because I wanted to make fun of the French language. The French language has so many vowels. It's a vowel-based language. So like I don't like French that much because you write so many vowels that you don't pronounce. So I use only consonants. M and L and Batman, Mongolian Batman, House of Froggies, and then the description about me is I am Mongolian Batman of House Froggies, first of his name, Prince of the Amphibia, in the first Salentia, joke cracker of the realm, comedian of the great green swamp, bro of man, womanizer of chicks, meme lord enchanted by the evil fairy. Yep, that's Are you still alive wearing that suit? I'm actually sweating now. Hello from Norway. Hey, there's a person from Norway. We have a Viking. Yay. Okay, so someone, my SIP sent a question on Discord. I go to my Discord. Some Russians bad words came from. Yes, okay. Some Russian bad words came from Mongolian. How we Russians think. Is it true? That was my question. I think yes. Your question was what you call was considered as a spam by YouTube. That's why it got automatically removed. So Russian bad words coming from Mongolian. I don't think there would be many bad words. But one thing I know is the word ura. Ura most likely comes from Mongolian. It's not necessarily always, but usually it was done during wars, but it can be done in different scenarios as well. The word is hore, and I guess the same word as well as the English hooray. I think it comes from Mongolian. Hooray! 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 Yeah. And then I go attack the Great Wall of China to reclaim back that all territory. Hooray! And the others would be like, oh ha! Yes, that's a Mongolian word. About the other words, I can't remember much. I know that harot, karaul, that's also a Mongolian word. Harot, security guard, someone who looks harch. It comes from the word harch, to look, and harot, it's the one who looks. And I've heard that in the past, when Mongolian soldiers used to be around the city in Russia, and then they would have to shout "Harod!" To see whether if they're still alive and kicking, and then the other person has to reply back "Harod!" And then, but in the past they used to pronounce it "Harod!" And the local people were like, they're sleeping like at 2 a.m. In the morning, and they're like, oh my god, like these Mongols shouting like "Harod, Harod!" And then they got this word "karol." Yeah, I wasn't hore a really bad word. Hur, hure, corpse. You mean corpse? So I don't know. It's fine. It's not really that bad. It depends on how you say it. Like hor could mean instrument. Hur it would mean corpse. Yeah, hure. It's a mild bad word. What else? I could try to think of other Mongolian words in Russian. there are not that many, but yes, there are a few. My throat singing boy. Yay. So, plasima. Any other questions? I could try to answer them. Si tú tienes preguntas, peut-être je peux antworten. Because my like these languages, my vocabulary is quite limited. Sometimes I don't remember the words, so I sometimes just mélanger these words, these languages. How many languages do you know, and how did you learn them? Do you know like my Russian swear words? Russian swear words, yeah, I kind of know some of them. Like everyone else, yeah. I'm kind of new here. Yeah. My Rita LB. I speak properly 3 languages: Russian, Mongolian, English, and Russian. These are the languages I can properly speak. And then there are a few other languages which I speak on A1, A2 level, like Spanish, French, a little bit of German and Japanese. And as like these languages, they have relatives here and there, such as, I don't know, English and German have Dutch as a relative. So sometimes when I hear Dutch, I can be like, I think I'm understanding something. In the case of Russian, like when I listen to Ukrainian people speaking, I'm like, yes, I understand the main gist. I don't know certain words, but like in general, I can understand what they're talking about. With Bulgarian as well, like I'm like, I can hear a few key words, haha. And with Mongolian, yes, oh yes, with the Romance languages, Spanish, French, and thanks to that, I can kind of understand a bit of Italian here and there. Portuguese, not much, but yeah. With Mongolian, it's quite funny. It's not that funny. We consider other Mongolic languages as dialects, but they're not considered as dialects. They're considered as languages in other countries. But anyways, I can understand them kind of to some degree, like Buratian. Like, I have to concentrate. Like Kalmykian, which is almost the same as the Western Mongolian dialect, like Kukni, Yukigita, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. Big love and respect from Germany. Rain coming soon. Today was the last very hot day for now. Yes, it was quite. No, like the word hui. No, it doesn't. It doesn't come from Mongolian, but we do have a similar word, but it's not. It doesn't mean that. Hui, it's almost the same as hey. For example, if I want to say, hey, come here, I say hui, huretir. What is the easiest and hardest to learn for you? About languages, the easiest would be Mongolic languages, and they would be the easiest, followed by Slavic and languages. The hardest would be probably northeastern Asian languages and Native American languages. They have completely different language structure. Completely different words, so it'll take me quite some time for me to get used to that type of thinking. So I think they are the most difficult ones. What tripped me out learning some Mongolian is when I saw Russian and I could pronounce words. I don't know, like stuff. We have words like boron, but it comes from the Russian word vagon. yabloko, the Russian word yabloko, we say yavlik. Uh, that's how you find Russian words. Uh, but we always have synonyms for them, like Mongolian equivalent. Just that sometimes we prefer the Russian word, sometimes we use the Mongolian word. For certain vegetables and fruits, sometimes we use Chinese words, but we always have the Mongolian equivalent. And we also use some Turkic words as well here and there. For example, I think I saw you sing Finnish once. How did that happen? I like Finnish stuff because I grew up listening to Finnish metal music. Children of Autumn, Nightwish, Sonata Arctica, and many others. Insomnium, Kalma. And I was always fascinated by that culture since I was a teenager. And because there's this song, Yevan Polka, which became a meme, I was like, maybe I could try to play Yevan Polka. I could try to learn it. And yeah, that's how it happened. Decided to make video about it. No puriste kuuse polkan tahti jalkani pohji kutkutti. Yevan näitä se tyttö se vahtivan kyllähän jeväsen jutkutti. Sillä hei mitä silloin kelloitaita. Kun muutan se melaisen laitan. Selvili hipput tupput tapput tapput tipput hiljalleen. Yeah. Very nice song. Very catchy. I love it. Similar alphabet. Yeah, you mean similar alphabet. It's because of political reasons. 70 years ago, it was brought to Mongolia by the Soviets. So that's why we have Cyrillic. What languages did learn accepting Mongolian? What languages did learn accepting? I mean, accept. Well, I watched a lot of anime as a teenager, so I understand Japanese to some extent. I'm not much of a weeaboo, but yeah. Now I don't watch animes though. So, あれは日本語わかるよ。大切なものは、protect my balls. あれは悪い。だけど、let's fight it. Maybe like Greek or Latin. The Japanese. Okay, good one, Ophelia. Yeah. I'm fascinated by Latin. I do like finding Latin root words in English, Spanish, French, and Italian. That's what I do for fun. Always think about this stuff. Greek, Greek is not my specialty, but I do try to look for Greek words here and there and try to understand what they mean. But of course, Greek is a bit more difficult because it's less exposed compared to Latin. But for example, in the past I didn't really understand the medicine names. Now I'm almost starting to get a bit of understanding here and there about those medicines because they have mostly Greek names, Greek words, compound words. Anyways, would you like me to sing a song, or I don't know, play some stuff, or like if you have any other questions, please do ask me. In the meanwhile, I'll refill my mate cup and chill. I don't know, any song. Yeah, it's one of the sad things about songs is that I don't have my acoustic guitar anymore, so I can't play my acoustic stuff, but I can play some what you call electric guitar. No, I don't create my own songs. My own songs are messed up songs. I don't want to play them for you. Also, animal classes, phylum names have Greek. Learned some words because I'm into animals. It sounds quite wrong when you say I'm into animals. Ophelia. That sounds wrong. But I don't do kink shaming. Whatever song is fine. You have a nice voice. Hey, thank you, my Rita. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not that into animals. Glad to know. Let's talk real stuff. Let's talk about triangles, squares, and circle. Yeah. Triangles are cool. The what you call the law of three. It's that the foundation which creates a family. The mother, the father, and the child. Triangle. That's some real stuff. Sorry, yeah, there's too many noise because I was plugging my electric guitar here. I haven't tuned my guitar, so я забыл слово, но почему-то я играю песню Виктора Цоя. Вечный путь на сапогах. Красный диван в комнате стоит, но я лежу на диване. Много девушки говорит, что это лежит, сидит. Группа крови. Oh my god, I'm like butchering the song of Victor Tsoi. Yeah, I forgot the lyrics. Sorry. Thank you. What frequency do they try when you have the solfeggio sacred tones and chords and frequency of your system in the notes? By playing, you balance them. I have no idea about the frequency part, but I can play you the solfeggio. I can play the 5 harmonic notes. So you want me to play on with A? Yo, J-Man! Hey, J-Man, what's up? How are you doing? If you set frequency electric, you might. Lots of famous players. Thank you, man. J-Man. So how's America treating you? You didn't play piece of it because if you tune normal, you're not tuned with the nature. I guess. maybe I'll look into 444 hertz and see if it really makes sense. I think in the past I've heard few things about 440 hertz. Hot as shit here in Texas. Yay! I didn't know you were in Texas. Playing 6. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. And I've heard that this sign I think in American Sign Language means "I love you." Can anyone confirm if this is true? That I love you. So if this is true, then you go to a rock concert, and if you happen to be a person who speaks or who can use the sign language, then everyone is like, ah, and then he's like, oh, do you love me? Ah, thank you. There's the try 400, and you'll feel the difference. Experience is everything. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try 444 hertz or 432 hertz. What else? I don't play tune songs, sorry. Yeah, metalheads are most full of love, yeah. Other than I don't know these Tuvan songs. So what do you think about Slavic mythology? Let me remember Slavic mythology. I like Baba Yaga. A very interesting figure in Slavic folk mythology, I guess. It's like it's very interesting because no one knows that much about her. Sometimes it is said that Baba Yaga is 3 sisters in one figure, and also she's not evil, she's not good, she's kind of in between depending on the context. And also her house is considered to be like a door to the next to the other world, and all those things related to her. It's very interesting topic. I still don't know much. I would like to hear more about Baba Yaga. Yeah, Perun is god of thunder. Yeah, Perun. Yeah, it's I still don't know much about those gods though. There isn't much folklore surrounding them. Not many skaskis, if you understand, if you know what I mean. But about Baba Yaga, yeah, there is a skaska. Not skaska, skaskis. I could try to play you all some Mongolian bilge music. About powerful mantras, it's not worth saying those mantras in a language that you don't understand. It doesn't have much effect. You have to say it by knowing what they truly mean, and that's how mantras get full effect, because the power of the thoughts are concentrated in the meaning. So it wouldn't really make sense if I tell you something in Mongolian. But I can say one thing, but I hope I remember the words correctly. one of the Mongolian like go-to mantra in the language would be "Tumung amgalan baltuga," which could mean so many things depending on how deep your understanding of this phrase goes. It's the equivalent of "Omanya batmehom" in Tibetan. Yeah, like even if I say these what you call mantras in other languages, if I don't understand them, yeah, it's almost ineffective. That's what I believe. Of course, it depends on how you say it as well. Yeah, a very interesting topic, very interesting stuff. And then we can slide into the domain of names, the function of names, and how does it influence us. It's a very interesting topic, connected to Mongolian old tradition. Anyways, and tell us about your gods. Yes, please get into it somewhere so we can study. Even if you don't. It's like an empty shell, in my opinion. If you don't know the meaning, yeah. Empty shell inside of me. I'm not myself. I'm a replica of me. Like that. But anyways, it really depends on each and every person's belief. My belief is that you have to know the meaning, and that's how you can really concentrate your thoughts on it. Yeah, my Pikachu is my god. Actually, like, I used to play Pokemon, I think, starting from the age of 6 or 7. Yeah, I have cousins. I call them brothers. They came back from abroad. They brought Game Boy, and then I was like, "Oh, this Game Boy is so super cool!" And then they were playing Pokemon on it. And then I asked my grandma to get me Game Boy. She went to Beijing for a business trip. When she came back, she brought me Game Boy Advance. I used to play Pokemon on a daily basis. So yeah, it's my childhood stuff. Show some language and synchronous nature can index what they're about the person. Yeah, Sanskrit is very, what you call, it's a language with great structure, and the sounds are mathematical when you really study them, and it's great. But yeah, I stand by my position. Yeah, even if it sounds natural, even if it sounds harmonical, the meaning, yeah, you have to know. You have to learn Sanskrit. You have to understand those words to make them more powerful. I still stand by this position. Any other songs which I can play? It's a song called Chandmanirden. Very nice song. I'm trying to learn this on piano now. Play Angel of Death by Slayer. Wait. I don't know if it's Angel of Death. I think I know another song, but I forgot the meaning. The name. Sorry. It goes like this. Let me know which song it is. Rain of Blood. Yes, it's Rain of Blood. Yeah. I messed it up. I haven't played it for a very long time, so. And then like, торгон цамц, хөх торгон цамц. Wow. Хөх торгон цамц. I don't think I know the song. If I listen to it, maybe I know. I feel a bit ashamed now. Honestly, let me check if I know this. I see it. Хөх торгон дээл. Тэнгэрийн салхи тоглолтын бэлтгэлээс. I find Jonung band. No, I don't know the song, and also it sounds quite difficult. I think you would need to be a long singer to sing this, because he's using the techniques of long singing. You knew I had darker side. Yeah, I play metal. Yes, I drink yerba mate. Look, I'm your father. No. Come to the dark side of the force. What else? Ask me something? I don't know what to do now. I could just... Beautiful metallics. No, yeah. Yeah, I'll be your music man. I'm quiet, only smiling. Yay, thank you. I have a question about the music computer used in some of your videos, like, and how to read the... No. The musical composition which I use in some of my videos, they're mostly what you call improvisations. I don't know, they just came like an inspiration. Alice in Chains. I think they have this cool song, Man in the Box. Yeah, Man in the Box. I think it's by Alice in Chains. It's a very cool song. I really like the vocalist as well. Also in a video about how to read traditional Mongolian script. Name of composition. Yeah. So yeah, those music. They don't have any names. I like my compositions, like improvisations. They sound kinda nice, I guess. very chilled. Can you say that somehow? I guess so. I don't know if you'd like to hear it, but I could try. What else? No. Kalinka, kalinka, kalinka maya, saduya, kibalinka, malinka maya. This instrument to reach. Yeah. This is the one. This is how you get there. Very easy stuff, but don't do it without knowing how to control your mind, because you can get messed up. Really, like if you get messed up, I'm not responsible. Just want to point that out. Just don't play around with it. Yeah, you can play music, but just don't go that far. What the hell is this thing? It's the instrument I was playing, man. I don't know, maybe you've joined a bit late, but this is the instrument. Anyways, just for this reason, for this purpose, if you do meditation and stuff like that, it might help. If you can work with, let's say, energies and stuff like that, maybe it can help, but still be very careful if you're trying to mess around with the different state of mind. This instrument, it really helps because in order to get into a different state of mind, you would need constant rhythm, constant beat first, and also you need a little bit of vibration, a little bit of breathing, I guess. So you have to make everything constant, repetitive, and you can get into a different state of mind. This one is specifically what you call effective because it creates a strong vibration in your skull whenever you play it like this. If you play it just like this, it won't make any sound, but whenever I put it on my teeth, it creates vibration and my skull becomes a music box, and my lungs as well, so my whole body becomes a music box, and every time I play it, it gives me that strong vibration to my head. You can reach it using that, but as I said, don't play around with this for that. Maybe I can give you like step-by-step guide, but still, I'm not a specialist in this field, so I wouldn't be able to tell you all the risks and how to prevent them from happening. Any otras preguntas? If not, I can play piano, guitar. What else? Or sing some Mongolian stuff. Please share for sure. Okay, sounds fascinating. It's not fascinating if you know the risks. Sing Mongolian stuff. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, it's like everyone's favorite song. It's called Letter from USSR. Сэсэросаас харалтай сэмсгэр цагаан цасан дээр дурлаж битсэн захлын дохар намар нэг юм шүү хайта хөрхөн ахамэн ноцоо битхи нохаштэй хинт хайртайгаа хилээжтэй хинтээ явдгаа sorry хин хайртайгаа хилээжтэй хинтээ явдгаа яриачтэй сүн цаан шүн байлаа шүдэр буугаад гайхан байлаа үеийн цод хасасара хүнтэй бил ганцаараа яхашин мэдхгүй нэзэн чамдад гэж явсан харин одоо хоёулаа нэгэн голын хоёр эрэг шиг хоёр голын дөрөн эрэг шиг дөрөн голын 8 эрэг шиг 8 голын 16 эрэг шиг 16 голын 32 эрэг шиг. It's a funny song, especially at the end. At the end, it says, "Well, it's a sad, tragic love song, saying that at the end, we're not together. We're like two riverbanks of one river." And then I take it to the next level by saying, "Yes, and we're like 4 riverbanks of 2 rivers. We're like 8 riverbanks of 4 rivers. So we're like 16 riverbanks of 8 rivers. We're like 32 riverbanks of 16 rivers." That one is yeah. Yeah, it's same chords as Guns N' Roses. Mostly the same, yeah. Yep. Another Mongolian song. I used to know how to play the song, but I forgot. Damn it! I forgot the chords. But the song is very funny. It goes like this. Wait. Damn it. Орц зэргүүд асаас бид нэр туслахаар ирээд онгон бигмийн ноцгор болгоод явсан юм аа. Онгон бигмийн ноцгор болгоод явах нь мэдсэн бол орос зэрэг дундаа юмда тааж өглөөдөө хей юмдагтаа эсадаа цад Афган зэрэг асаас бид нэр туслахаар ирээд алт бигмийн алцгар болгоод явсан юм аа. Алт бигмийн алцгар болгоод явах юм мэдсэн бол Афган зэрэгт юмда тааж өглөөдөө хей юмдагтаа эсадаа цад Hey, Rumi. Hey, y'all, and Batman. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing fine as well. This song, it's quite funny. Saying Russian soldiers from afar came to help us and made my virgin body into something messed up. If I knew that they would make my virgin body into this, I wouldn't have never stripped my pants for them. Hey, and then it sings almost the same thing about Afghan soldiers. Soldiers came from afar to help us, but made my beautiful body into something like this. And Ordruna, I tried to listen to Ordruna, not my stuff. Well, kind of cool, but not my stuff. In my opinion, it's not their let's say, traditional stuff, I think that it's something that they've adopted recently in the recent years. So they're still not fully masters in that craft, in my opinion. But still, the music is great, but not my like. It's not my taste. They're on 9gag. What do you mean they're on 9gag? That Mongolian song. I don't know. The Mongolian song. They're on 9gag. Let me know which one do you mean on 9gag? Well, okay, let's try to think of another Mongolian song. Like, every time when I think of Mongolian songs, I always think of the stupid songs. Nothing proper comes to my mind. Which does powerful tradition music that takes. Okay, so I can talk about Mongolian long songs, like Wild Harma. Mongolian long songs. It's a great topic. It's my favorite type of music genre, I guess. I previously discussed this with some people here, maybe, so it might not be new, but still, I would like to discuss about it for you. It's very cool stuff. So Mongolian love songs, long songs, ortinto. It has a very cool history. I think it'll answer your question about making time slower. So in the past, like several thousand years ago, before even the formation of states, countries, in Central Asia, the nomads, they used to have this type of these melodies which helped them to calm each other. Like, for example, if someone is afraid or nervous, angry, they would make certain melodies, very long melodies, that made their let's say heartbeat slower. You know, usually when you're angry, your heartbeat goes higher. And for example, when you play music like dum 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 dum, you also get into this rhythm as well, and your heartbeat kind of adapts to the rhythm. But when you make a very long type of sound that doesn't have any rhythm, then your heartbeat goes down drastically. And this is the way how they used to calm each other, and not just even people, they also used to use it on horses as well, because horses are very easily frightened, and once they're frightened, they cannot move, they cannot gallop fast, and they just don't listen to their, let's say, owner. And then when states start to form, when we start having governments, our government officials, they were like, okay, we're having problems, because every time when there is a meeting of influential people, they always end up quarreling, always arguing. And then they started implementing this singing style in government meetings, but this time they've kind of developed it on the next level, on the state level. In the past it was just melody, but then they added some words of wisdom and also description of nature, and person would sing without instrument. They would just sing like this before any meeting would start. And by doing so, all the influential people, they all had similar mindset by listening to this type of music. Like, I guess they get into the same frequency, let's say. And then they also started developing into not one singer, but also 3 singers, or maybe like 11 or 12 singers, all coming together to sing this, coming back and forth. Like when someone goes up, the others follow up, and then they go down. This kind of stuff, which really have a strong impact on people. I'm not a long song singer, so I can't demonstrate it. I can try, but it's not the best thing. You could try to listen to some songs on the internet, but to really feel the effect, it has to be something that doesn't have any rhythm. And the best is when it's done live. It's super powerful. Like whenever they start singing, the sound pierces through your body, and then you cannot move. You're like, that type of thing. It's very powerful music. Practical and powerful. By the way, throat singing thanks to so much extra, I'm able to do something I can't find anywhere. Like I can do a very low cargret, but higher. Same thing, higher notes. Yep. Yay. Great. I hope this information was interesting about traditional long songs. I think my friend is bombarding me with memes. Yep, I have to turn off my phone. Sorry, like I send memes to my friends, and then my friends send memes to me. We exchange memes, and my friend sent me like a batch of memes, one after another. So it kept making these sounds. Yay. You throat sing while riding your scooter. That's the way. And also, I don't know to which extent it is true, but when you throat sing, try to sing it together with the wind by feeling the wind, and maybe letting your voice be in one, let's say, in a harmonic way with the wind. For example, listen to the sound of the wind if possible, and then sing along with the wind if you can, and do throat singing. And this way, if you can really get your sound together with the wind in a harmonic way, then your sound will be much powerful, and it can travel further, I think. I still haven't experienced this on myself yet, but I've heard some stuff about it. So if you're on a scooter and if you can hear wind, try to implement this. I should tell this story on video. One with the wind, one with the heart. Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you. I learned this from a podcast, but it's a Mongolian podcast. So this information is inaccessible unless you get it from me or from someone else who can deliver the same meanings in English. So I've been listening to this podcast for the past almost 1 year. So my mind is like has accumulated so much of this type of information. Super cool information. That's why I'm kind of in a dilemma or polylemma in Greek, because a dilemma is when you have a problem of choosing of two things. Like D is two, and the lemma, I guess it's choice. But in my case, I have polylemma, which would mean many choices. And I have a polylemma about which videos I could make next time. So I have so much ideas. Trying to force throat singing and relaxing, waiting for. Yeah. Like throat singing, it really works when you relax. It becomes much more powerful, especially kargra. The more relaxed you are, the more powerful it becomes. That's one of the cool things about throat singing. I like it. Can you expect more cooking videos? Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about making video for Zöven. I have a recipe, my own recipe, kinda, almost. Uh, I I like food from other countries, and then I try to mix Mongolian cooking style with the other way, uh, with the methods of from other countries, and that's how I try to make the, I would say, best or better, but just a bit more different than the usual ones. And for Tsuven, I have one recipe. Uh, it's not that different, but there is slight uh, subtle differences. I think you might find it interesting. I hope, inshallah. And yes, like cooking methods from different countries are always interesting. I watch those kind of videos quite often. Yeah. Mm. We also have like apart from long songs with like throat singing, long songs, we have another cool music genre. Could I try to throat sing a song which is normally sung normally and like famous Link Park Numb video? Uh, I could, but throat singing is a bit kind of limited in few notes. So I can't do like great melodies. I can do like basic melodies. So I have to find songs that fit throat singing style, or else it'll sound a bit weird. I have to rearrange the song in a such way that it'll go well with this singing style. I think I've tried few of them, but I don't know if they will work well. I think they can. I just have to find ways. Yeah, you'll go famous. Yeah, I'll share the videos in my occult groups. Cool, cool. You have occult groups. I am trying to build my own cult. Okay, I'm trying to think. What can I do with throat singing? Oh yes, I do like my joke. Mary had a little lamb, E-I-E-I-O. That's why I can't reach some notes in that. You could, but it's a little bit tricky to find notes. What I do is I try to play some music or some melodies, like, and then try to go for the next note, which are like from A to C. Well, and yes, you can do stuff like that, but it's gonna be a little bit limited than you normally sing. Spiritual groups on Telegram, I'd love to join. About spiritual groups on Telegram, I don't have spiritual groups on Telegram, but we can discuss about this topic first. Very interesting topic, but I would say first things first, you would need to, before going into spirituality, in my opinion, it's always best to have some order in your mind, in your thoughts. If you can bring order to your mind, it's more effective, like from the practical perspective, and then you can do many other stuff. But yeah, it's a very interesting topic. I can talk about it for days, and I think most of you will run away from me. So, I have a cool history with this. If you can see it. um, I I bought this guitar as a guitar kit. Like you buy it from you know some of music shops where they have everything included, but they're not put together. So you have to use tools to make adjustments and and yeah, I put this guitar together. I'll put all of these things, all the equipment, and then I was like, I want to paint on my guitar. But what do I paint? I don't know how to paint that much. So, and then I went to this meetup, painting meetup, which was hosted by a German woman. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, maybe I'll do some sun painting on my guitar. And then I was painting, and I was talking to another Indian girl. I was like, like we have this swastika symbol in our culture, which has so deep and profound meaning. And she was like, yes, we also have that in our culture as well. And then I was what if I draw it, like paint it on my guitar? And she was like, yes, I double dare you. And then I was, maybe I should go for it. And then I did it. The German woman, she didn't appreciate it much. She understood where I was coming from, but still, the stigma, thanks stigma, whatever. And that's yeah, man. This spirituality thing, it's my favorite topic, but uh, like in this modern, like a spiritual culture, okay, yeah, I'll get to this topic afterwards. Hello, Cosmosmon. Um, you can call me Batman, but my real name is Battur. Because people forget my name, I just go with Battur, the Batman, because it has half of my name in it, and then you just put man on top of it, and then it creates Batman. And I'm a linguist. I studied in Moscow, and now I'm living in Belgium. I like playing music. I like making content, like contents, and yes, that's about it. I also like to make lots of stupid jokes on YouTube. People are more interested in Mongolian culture, so I talk about Mongolian culture. But I like stupid jokes. It's my preference. Anyways, that's about it. Kaltensuka is not my no, it's not my name. It's a joke. Yes, that's about it. And the spirituality. Yeah, it's as I previously mentioned, like someone who's like I understand what you mean because we feel like we're far away from the nature and we're not connected to it, and something deep within us wants to regain back the connection with the nature. And some people feel it more, some people feel it less, but overall most of us can agree that we're straying away from our intuitive self. It's true. But in this case, I believe that before trying to go all over this, we have to really clarify our mind by bringing proper structure of thoughts, defining our knowledge and abilities, bringing boundaries, and knowing where to work on, and so on, and what you want, what are your desires, when you really, you know, bring order to the mind like that, you start to understand what you need to do. But before doing this, before building proper foundation, it's not, in my opinion, it's not preferable to go that much deep into this topic, because it gives you kind of a shallow understanding, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but this is just my personal thought. And once you have good foundation, you can start learning things about the cycle of life, about the importance of each and every beings in the existence, the functions, the purpose. When you think about if one species didn't exist, what would happen, and why do they exist, and thanks to them, what do we have today, and so on. And then you start to understand the essence of those beings, from this perspective of a cycle of life. It's the cycle of life, a circle of life, it haunts us all, from Lions King. And then you can also feel stuff what we call him. It's the nature around us, and ourselves as well. You understand the connection, relationship between others with him, or energy. And then only afterwards, I think it makes sense to go deeper into spirituality by listening to your intuition and just listening to yourself, to your heart. And once you can do that, you can kind of connect with the others from the essence. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting topic. But yeah, the modern spiritual ways, at least in the West, from my perspective, they skip the foundation part and then they try to go straight into this topic. I think you need to build good foundation before stepping into this field. But this is just my personal preference, personal thoughts. Anyways, we can have different beliefs on this. Yeah. What new age? Yeah. Play Dingleta. I don't play tone songs at the moment, so I mostly play Mongolian stuff. Organization. I'm presently here to reconnect. Visit years. Probably not gonna visit Russia because of the current situations, but I could visit it someday when the situation goes down, becomes more chilled. I could go and visit my friends there. Happy to catch you on stream. Do you have Murrenhor as well? Nico, yeah, I have Murrenhor, but not now. I have it at home in Mongolia. Clarifying mind is also part of spirituality, but you're right. People should start from the basics. A true need for good roots to make a great fruit. Yeah, Will Tarma. That's my preference. I made Murrenhor for 3D printer. Ha ha ha! Great. How does it sound? If possible, can you make a video of Murrenhor 3D printer? I'm very interested in how it sounds. Had to live at the newborn kitten orphan. Oh, I'm back. Will you post this later to if you missed segments? I think YouTube will automatically publish this live stream as soon as it's finished. About Murrenhor thing, very interesting topic about making one. In the past, it was made out of like basic tools that you have around. You have like some kind of wood sticking around. You make some kind of box around it, put some skin on top of it, and try to attach a horsetail, make some kind of tuner, and use the thingy from the wood to make it, I don't know, something like to make more sound, and then you know do the thing. You fiddle it with another a bow with a horsetail, and it makes sound. Yeah, it wasn't that complex thing, and almost anyone who can do stuff with their hand could make mörnchor. But nowadays, yeah, like well, it's not nowadays. It's just that the specialized people who make it, they make it in a nice way that they say the wood doesn't matter. Like some great specialists, they say the wood doesn't matter because like most of the instrument makers, they say the wood matters. Like depending on which wood you use, it creates different sound. But this one mörnchor maker, he was like, it doesn't matter. Like yeah, I could make any like I could make the same sound using any material. It's all about how you work with the wood, and you have to listen to the wood, and then yeah, and you can manipulate the sound, and it depends on the craftsman. But anyways, it's a very nice topic. It sounds kind of well, like the structure of the mörnchor is very simple, but if you want to manipulate the sound, yeah, you have to know the sound coming from each corner of the wood, of the sound box. Very interesting stuff. But I'm very interested. Like I'm using the word very quite often. I'm interested in how you make mörnchor with a 3D printer, and I want to know how it sounds. I think that's a very cool project. What is super choke? Super joke. I have jokes in few languages. I don't know. Let me know what is the preference, and I can tell you a joke based on your preference. Okay, I'll sing one toy song. Пустынной улице твоим куда-то медям я курю, а ты конфеты ешь. На светит фонари, но ты говоришь, пойдем в кино, я тебя зову. Кабак, конечно. Восьмиклассница. So, if you have any other questions, please do ask. Yeah. And it was, probably you've kind of got the gist of my preference. I do like talking about spiritual stuff. It's one of my most favorite topic ever. Also, I like talking about languages, history, certain thought movements, comparisons, stuff like that. That's my favorite stuff. So maybe next time, if all possible, when you start singing the song, it was very same with Mongolian. I guess Восьмиклассница. Yeah. I'll try to make another live stream next week on Wednesday, the same time. And maybe like after you've been through this live stream, maybe you can digest certain information, and then if you have critical thoughts on it, or if you have many other questions about certain topics, you could I don't know, remember it and ask it next time, and that would be kind of cool. I'll try to answer your stuff. So I never had Mongolian song. Unless you make it Mongolian, that is. 7 down, the Black Bush, the Black River Bands, and hi. Hey, man. I think this stream is kind of almost coming to its end, as everything else has to. But yeah, I think we've had stream for almost 2 hours now. So yeah, I think yeah. But anyways, it was super nice to hang out with you all again. Second time. Last time it was like 1 year ago, I think, in Mongolian yurte. But this time, yeah, it's in my bedroom. Soon I'm going back home in Mongolia, and hopefully, I'll have an opportunity to make live stream again. Yeah, you asked many questions. Thank you for asking questions. Yeah, and yeah, so bye. Next time, maybe I'll play you all Mörnhor. I haven't played it for quite some time, so my techniques are quite sloppy. Yeah, but I'll try it. And see you all in Mongolia. Yeah. Thank you. And I'll end the stream now. And, love you all. Kiss you, hug. Yeah. Where's that? Harteshow.